What's up, everyone? Cassie here from Passive Passion Online Income, and in today's video, I've got a special guest. One of my very successful students, which is Nelly Melanie, is from France, and we are here in Miami. We actually are here to attend the 10x conference, and at the same time, work on our French publishing course, which will be ready in a few months of time. So in today's video, I'm actually going to be interviewing Nelly and discussing and asking her more about her journey from a level where she was earning $2,500 per month to making $10,000 per month. Yes, you guys heard it right. She is a six-figure publisher today, and in over the course of the video, we basically going to be discussing the strategies and basically the ideas on how things started, what inspired Nelly, and how is it that she has been cracking things up. So without any further ado, let me get started. So Nelly, welcome to the channel, and it's great having you in a sense wherein it's the first time I'm doing this interview with you one-on-one, because normally we've been having our discussions through video calls and voice calls, but it's the first time I've decided to interview Nelly, because I was thinking at a certain point to interview her using the Zoom application, but then I felt like no, it's better to make it more interactive. So since we were coming to Miami, I decided that this is going to be the right place where we can do this interview. So Nelly, to get started, what really inspired you to get started with self-publishing business? If you could just tell us or tell our viewers what actually inspired you to get started.
So when I first began self-publishing, I wasn't aware about what it was. So I discovered it by a girl who told me about it, and I was fascinated about self-publishing because it was really you can work from everywhere. You can work on it when you want, and so it's an online business that you can do, as I said, everywhere. And it was for me it gave me a real freedom that I was looking for at the beginning, and that's why I was looking for an online business that can give me this. And it was a real opportunity for me right from the beginning to start Kindle publishing.
Nice, good. So Nelly, what have been your major challenges pertaining to the self-publishing business? Were there any setbacks? Were there any difficulties? Was there something that was holding you back? If so, how did you deal with them? So please, you could discuss for our viewers.
Yeah. So when I first started this business, I was a little bit lost because I didn't know anything about online business and Kindle publishing. So I took a course, and with this course I was a bit lost too. So because also I was scared about doing this business because I didn't know anything, and that's why I don't have the confidence to grow this business from the beginning. So my goal was to reach a certain amount of money, and I knew that I couldn't do it by myself. So that's why I wanted to take coach, mentor, and you, Cassie, you helped me to be more confident right from the beginning, and also you helped me to challenge myself. So yeah.
Good, interesting. So for the viewers who are listening, this is an important topic I keep reminding people of. It's not that I'm trying to sell myself here, but the fact of the matter is everyone needs to have a mentor. Everyone needs to have a coach. My business mentor is Dan Lok. So every week, or let's say if I've got a hectic schedule where it's like I'm busy traveling, I at least try to make sure I have my session with him at least once in a month, so that whatever business doubts, whatever clarifications I require, I'm able to clear things up and get my thoughts cleared and focus on the important strategies for my business or my investment projects. So every successful or every aspiring successful entrepreneur needs to be hiring or investing in a good mentor. Now, how to find a good mentor, how to do it, of course, it takes time, because you would experience some bad mentors, you would experience some bad coaches who wouldn't be very supportive with you, who wouldn't give you or take you to the level where you desire to be, because I keep saying this: not everyone can become a good coach, not everyone can become a good mentor, and the main reason is because they lack the skills when of coaching or mentoring, and that's the main reason. And if you were to talk about the skills, there are a lot of stuff: listening skills, creating a proper blueprint for the students, for the mentees, following things up with the students or mentees, checking things up if they're accomplishing the task, are they doing things correctly or not. Basically, treating their businesses as your own business and helping them grow their business. That is how a business mentor or a business coach should be working on. So that's the importance of a mentor. Anyways, coming back to Nelly now, the third question, Nelly. So when things got started, I remember after you took this course and we got acquainted with each other. You took my mentorship. Things started working out. You started seeing the results. You started making money. So the first major milestone for you was $600. I remember because you did a video testimony for me at that time. Then the second major milestone for you was $2,500. And so $600 to $2,500, you've already done a video on that and just discuss your experience. But how, or let's say, in other words, from $2,500 to $10,000 per month, where you are right now, you're a six-figure publisher. So how did you do it? What were you focusing on, more importantly? And basically what actually helped you to reach to this level?
So to reach $10,000 now, I try to focus on very profitable keywords, very profitable niches, and that's why I reached this amount of money, and also by focusing on taking action and be consistent. That's it.
Fantastic. Yeah. So this is a major aspect of the business which people fail to realize or understand, because you may use a shotgun approach and you may publish books blindly, without following the proper strategy of looking for profitable niches or profitable keywords. But then if you keep doing that, you would very soon notice that your books are just going to die into oblivion. So do not make that mistake, guys. Cool. And coming to the last important question, any major tips that you would like to share with our viewers? I mean, of course, you don't need to be discussing all those effective strategies and stuff, because we don't give those diamond nuggets out here. I mean, of course, this is exclusively for those people or those mentees of mine who have been taking my coaching or mentorship programs. But if you were to give a general perspective, of things, so what would be your tips for our viewers?
So the first tip I would say is to invest your money in your business. Don't spend money in anything different. Invest your money in your business. First thing, very important. The second thing is to invest also your time. I mean, to reach a certain amount of money, you have to spend time on your business and be consistent. And also you have to take action, not take action 1 or 2 days, but you have to take action every day and be, like I said, very consistent and take action all the time, so you can reach your goals. And also at the beginning, a lot of beginners are exciting about earning a lot of money, so don't be too much exciting and be focused on what you are doing, be serious about your business. And when you will reach a certain amount of money, when you will reach $10,000, you will be able to travel and you will be able to be free. So
Well said. These are things which nobody discusses that often. And you touched on a very important point about excitement, the exciting factor. When people start earning money, let it be any business, let it be any interesting project or program, they forget that business is a fluctuating entity. Any given day, any given month, business can crash or crumble. And what's going to happen after that? People don't look at it from that perspective. So, as Nelly was saying, do not get overexcited. Okay, excitement is good, but not overexcited. And instead, use that money and reinvest in your business. Do not waste your money on silly material stuff, you know, clothes, bags, or whatever it is. I mean, of course, you do require a decent amount of all these things, like decent amount of clothes or shoes or whatever it is. But control your, you know, unnecessary spending. You know, and this is not just for girls or females who are watching this, but also for guys. I knew of a guy who, once he started doing well with self-publishing business, he was like, 5 to 6 grand. Next thing he does is he goes and starts spending money on, expensive toys, whatever it is. It could be electronic devices. It could be, renting those luxury cars just to show off to his friends. So it was a very immature. Was making all these immature decisions, and it just didn't help him, to reach anywhere. But fortunately, he got in touch with me. He told me what he was into. I corrected him. I told him what he needs to do to set his priorities right. And well, the rest is history. He's doing well today. He's also another 6-figure publishing student of mine. I hope to get him on and try to get another interview done, perhaps in the next few months. But he's busy traveling and working on his real estate projects lately, so it's hard to promise anything as of now. So do not get overexcited. All right, focus on your business. Constantly continue reinvesting your business till you reach to a level where you're making 10 grand per month on a consistent basis. Once you're making $10,000 per month, then you can think of diversifying. However, having said that, do not neglect this business. Keep a certain chunk of money, a chunk of change aside, which you can reinvest in your self-publishing business. But at the same time, also take aside a certain amount of money which you can diversify. Which you can use for diversifying into some other businesses or investment projects, like let's say real estate, as we were discussing a few days ago. Like, start putting 20%, 30% of your income, save it in an account which will be exclusively for the real estate purposes, and then when you find a good property, it meets your budget, invest in it, So you can do a lot of stuff, guys, but don't just focus on one form of business. So hope you guys enjoy this video and take inspiration out of it, and whichever part of the world you are and watching this, do get started, guys, because self-publishing is the most easiest form of business to get started. Does not require too much of your time, and once you set things up, it works on autopilot. It takes care of itself. And then the only thing that you need to do is monitor your sales, monitor and analyze how well your books are doing. Cool. So you guys take care. I'll be coming up with more videos, and as usual, discussing about business and investing topics. All right, that's it from me for now. Take care, guys. God bless. Bye bye.